Okay. Next, we will create the user controller. So we have user specific routes here at the last. um, Select quiz, leaderboard, quiz results, attempt quiz, and dashboard. So we will register all these routes related to the user with the user controller, and then by creating the user blueprint. So create the controller first, create the new file inside the app controllers, uh, users controller dot py, and then create the blueprint for the users. So from Flask import blueprint, and then create the blueprint that is the users blueprint or BP, and then the blueprint and the string we will give as users, and then the name. So this will create this as the app object, and then we'll extend our um, application by registering this blueprint with the app. So we have created the blueprint. Now first register the blueprint with the app. For registering, import the blueprint from app.controllers.users controller, import the users blueprint, and then register this. So app.register blueprint we use for registering the blueprint, and then we have to register the users blueprint. Save it. Registered. We have registered the blueprint. Next, we will register all the routes related to the user with the user controller or the user's blueprint. So copy all these routes, uh, attempt quiz, dashboard, all user routes, remove it from here, save this, and go to the users controller and paste all these routes here. Okay. Then we need to register all these routes with the user's blueprint. But before that, first resolve the dependencies. For resolving the dependencies, copy all these imports from the run.py and paste it here, and whatever is used, just keep and remove others. Uh, from Flask, remove this line. And from app, we are using only the DB, and yeah, just the DB. For forms, we are not using any forms with the users root. From Flask login, we are not using the login user and the logout user. Random we are using. Register commands we are not using here. Import OS we are not using here. Models we are not using the question model. Other model we are using. Okay, so dependencies has been resolved. Now register with the users BP. So all the app routes. So replace it here. It is for the dashboard. Replace it here for the quiz. Replace it here for quiz results, for leaderboard, and for select quiz. All registered with the user's blueprint. Login is required. And what is the next change? We will see. So this is for the users controller, so we need to check with the user dashboard. So save this file and reload. We already logged in with the one user. Reload, and we got the error. The error that we have to resolve, all the URLs now referenced from the users, not the dashboard. Like this is giving the error for the dashboard. So we have to use now from the users.dashboard. Okay, and similarly other routes too. So we have something around 6 routes: dashboard, quiz, attempt quiz, basically quiz results, leaderboard, select quiz. So change one by one all. This is really confusing because here it is attempt quiz, here it is quiz. So sometimes I think we have to change this as attempt quiz also. But we have to first replace the URLs. So the URLs, we have to find URL for here. So like this one. So two URL for in the users controller. Quiz results is the users controller. So it will be users dot quiz results. And the second, okay, we have only one URL for here. Save it. Others will be on the layout, I guess. So open the normal layout file, layout, and in the layout, we have 3 links: dashboard, leaderboard, and select quiz, and all are users referenced now or the registered with the users blueprint. So we have to use like this: users.dashboard, users.leaderboard, users.select quiz. Save this file, reload the page again to see if there are other errors. Might be there are not. So dashboard is working, leaderboard is working, select quiz giving error as could not build URL for endpoint attempt quiz. So might be select quiz have the attempt quiz URL in the template. So open the select quiz template. And inside the select quiz template, we have one link here for the URL for attempt quiz, and that is now referenced with the users. Okay, save this, reload again, and now the select quiz also working. Okay, we can also check if the attempt is working. So attempt is also working, and we need to change this route as attempt quiz. Okay, so for doing that, change here as attempt quiz, and then we don't need to care about changing anything, because when we use the URL for, we give this function name, so it will manage automatically. Just reload this and go again, and now the URL has been changed to attempt quiz. I think it is fine now. Okay, so I guess URLs are all URLs are working. So I believe we are done with the users controller too. Next, we have to start with the admin routes. So for admin routes, we need another controller, that is the admin controller. So create the admin controller inside the app controllers directory. So create the admin controller .py and create the blueprint for the admin. So from Flask import blueprint, and then create the admin blueprint equal to blueprint and the string name is admin, make it object. Okay, we have created the admin blueprint, register this blueprint with the app. So from app dot controllers dot admin controller import admin blueprint. Register this with app dot register blueprint admin blueprint. Okay, we have registered the blueprint with the application. Now we need to configure routes, admin routes with the admin blueprint. We have lot of routes for the admin, and once we will remove from here, it will be really small file. Okay, copy all these, remove it from here, and we have a separate file for all the routes. Save this file and go to our admin controller, paste all here. Okay, need to resolve the dependencies. So copy all the imports from the run.py file, copy, paste it in the admin controller, remove whatever we are not using. Okay, so request we are not using here, remove, create app and the login manager we are not using, register form and login form we are not using, login user we are not using, logout user we are not using, shuffle not using here, register commands not using. Okay, all the other models we are using. Okay, so we have resolved the dependencies. Then we need to uh, configure these routes with the admin blueprint. So remove app from everywhere, app. Okay, we have changed all the app places with the admin blueprint and configured all the routes with the admin blueprint now. Now we can test all these routes, but um, we are also have to struggle with the URL for cause again. Now these routes are configured with the admin object. Okay, so the blueprint creates a separate admin object. So basically, it registered all the routes with the admin. So we have to use the admin dot and then the path name or the function name. So just check here in the admin controller how many URL for we are using. So 27 total. Okay. Home is the common as we have left the home for the run.py because it is not related to the auth, it is not related to the admin or the users. It is common, so we have left here. Okay, that is fine. From the run.py file, I think after resolving all the imports, we have to also refactor this file. So remove the db from here, not needed. Redirect Flask URL for request, not needed. All the forms, not needed. Current user, login required, logout user, not needed. Shuffle, not needed. Import OS, not needed. And chapter question quiz score subject model, not needed. So it is now less bulky. So now the run.py only have the 28 lines. How cool. Okay. and now we have to change the URL for admin. So find all the URL for here. First is home. Home is home, and it is not connected to any blueprint, so we don't need to change that. The second is home. Don't need to change home. This is the manage subject. So manage subjects is related to the admin. Okay, so change it as admin dot manage subjects. The next is home, so leave it, and then the manage subjects. So admin dot home, then the manage subjects, admin dot manage subjects, home, home, manage chapters. That is now the admin root or configured with the admin blueprint. Home next, manage chapters next. So admin dot home manage chapters, admin dot manage widgets. That is also now the admin referenced home manage widgets, admin dot home manage widgets, admin dot home 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 and manage questions. That is also now admin referenced root. Save this file, reload the application, log out and log in with the admin. So admin @quiz, admin 123, submit, and we got the error cause we have resolved all the URLs in the admin controller but not in the admin layout. So might be the error is also at the admin layout, or when we are accessing the dashboard. So when we accessing the dashboard, the admin dashboard, so if we open the admin dashboard, this one, so we are extending this admin dashboard using the admin layout. So probably the error happened here in the layout. So open the admin layout part and change the URL for here. So now the admin dashboard is admin.dashboard, admin.admin dashboard, admin.manage subjects, admin.manage chapters, admin.manage quizzes, and admin.manage users. These are for the layout. Okay, one more thing. The login we are using, we have removed the admin login, so we also have to remove this template from here. There is not, we are not using that this template, the login HTML, so we removed. We are using only one template for the login. Okay, and we are getting the error at the admin dashboard. Okay, reload it again, and still the error we are getting. So where it must be. Okay, so just check for the error is admin dashboard. So just copy this and check where we have used. So admin dashboard, we are using here in the auth controller. Okay, after the login, if the user is admin, we are redirecting the user to the admin dashboard. Okay, but now the admin dashboard is referenced with the admin, so admin dot, and similarly the dashboard is also now referenced with the users. So now both fixed, so now it must work. Okay, it is working now, and we are inside the admin dashboard. Just log out once and also check for the user dashboard. Is it working or not? So test type that 123 submit. So user dashboard is also working. Log out, open the admin dashboard, admin 123. Okay, I think we have to change the colors because now we have lot of chapters, but the colors are same, like three colors only. So go to the admin dashboard for the admin, and remove this background color, so it will automatically whatever, like if we have the 10 labels, so it will automatically create 10 colors, so we don't need to provide. So if we reload, now it has configured automatically all 10 different colors. So next we need to check, like after the URL we have changed, all are working or not. So dashboard is working, manage subjects, we are getting the error cause um, the add subject. So check for the add subject, or basically check all the templates for the admin. So add chapter, go to the add chapter, no links here. In the add question, we don't have any links here. Add quiz, we don't have any links. Add subject also, we must have the links here in the manage section. So manage chapters. Okay, so this is referenced from the admin, and the edit chapter referenced from the admin, delete chapter referenced from the admin. Sure. Manage quiz questions, so add question referenced from admin, and manage quizzes. So manage quizzes, add quiz referenced from admin. Now the edit quiz referenced from admin, delete quiz, admin, manage quiz questions, admin, and the manage subjects, add subject, admin, edit subject, admin, delete subject, admin, save, manage users. We don't have any links in the users. Okay, I think we have sorted all the URLs. Uh, so just reload again, and manage subjects is working, add subject is working, edit is working, and then the chapters, add, edit, quizzes, add, edit. We are sure we have changed all the because all the links are in the manage section, so we have changed the links in all of the manage files. Manage quiz questions, add quiz question, edit quiz question, and edit is not working here. Obviously we are not editing or deleting the question, so I think we can also remove these actions. So, but yeah, okay. Manage quizzes, manage users. Okay, so we have refactored our admin routes with the admin controller, where we have created one admin blueprint. Now we see one thing, that is we are uh, repeating at every place. This is the where we are checking if the user is admin or not. So we are checking by if current user dot username is not admin, then just flash and redirect. So for if condition, we can also change this to now if current user is admin equal to false. Okay, but still we have to use at every places. So we can create a decorator like this one, login required, or we can extend this decorator login required as admin login required. So in that way, we will using only the decorator. Instead of login required, we will use the admin login required, and we then don't need this uh, comparison again and again at all of the places. Okay, so we have to use only then the admin login required. Okay, so just uh, implement this decorator functionality. For creating the decorator, we need to create a function admin login required, and inside the admin login required we have to pass the func that we are going to use with the root. So like if we use this decorator login required, so basically we pass this function with this decorator, and then it will check whatever is required and then reject or pass. So admin login required, pass the func, and then wraps we have to use from the func tools. So from func tools import wraps and use uh, the the wraps to um, have func, and then create the decorated view function, where in the decorated view basically whatever is providing from the function, like the arguments or the dictionary we pass here. So args and quarks, and then we check. So we need to first check the login record. So for the login record, we can have like the if current user dot is authenticated. So current user have the is authenticated functions as as we are using the Flask login, and we are using the user mixin with the user model. So with the user mixin, we get some of the functions by default with the user mixin, like the is authenticated, is active, is anonymous, and get ID. So we are using the is authenticated with the user to check if the user is logged in or not. So current user dot is authenticated. So uh, if not actually if not current user is authenticated, so what we have to do, we have to use the login required. So return login required and pass the func and whatever is the arguments and the dictionary calls. And next, after the login required, we will use our functionality to check for the admin user. So if current user dot username, and we can replace this one also, because we remember while creating the auth control, we have created one more field in the user model, that is admin. So we can use this field now directly. We don't need to compare with the username. So if current user dot is admin, or if not, basically if not current user is admin, then we have to flash you don't have permission, and then redirect your URL user to the home. Okay, and if all a condition has passed, like user is authenticated and user is admin, then we have to return this decorated view. Now all the places where we are using the login required inside the admin controller, we will use this decorator, because this decorator already checking for the login required and also checking for if the user is admin or not. So we can simply use the admin login required now, not instead of the login required, and it will cover both the login required and this check. Okay, so copy this decorator and replace the login required and remove this check now. And we are going to reduce a lot of lines from this file. So the dashboard, and then the next stage, manage subjects, replace the login required, remove this one, this check not needed. And we are good. So we are following the dry principle here, basically. Do not repeat yourself. So instead of having the check again and again, we have just created a decorator, and with the decorator we have implemented that check, and now we don't need to uh, add the check again and again in each of the function. And now save this file to check if the functionality is still working or not. So reload it, and we got one error. The error is the view function for admin.admin dashboard did not return a valid response. The function either returned none or ended without a return statement. So might be there is some issue with the decorator. So what we have done wrong? Okay, okay. So what we have done, are we have created this decorated view, and we have uh, added the functionality for not, like, if the user is not authenticated, we are returning the login required, and that will handled by the Flask login. And then if the user is not admin, then we are handling. But if user pass the authentication and the is admin check, then we are not returning the function itself to uh, that will render the view, so that we are not returning. So for that we have to return func, and with the arguments and the quarks or the dictionary, and then it will render the view, the decorated view. Save it, reload again, and now the issue has been resolved. We are inside the dashboard again, manage subjects, all are working. Log out, and we need to check, basically we have created the decorator, so we need to check if the decorator functionality is working. With the admin login, we can access the admin routes, but we have to check with the normal login. So log out, login with user that is not admin, submit. User can access the dashboard, but if user want to access now the admin dashboard, so we are getting the the error, the permission error, the same as it was before, but now we have refactored, so we don't need to check again and again for each of the function, and we can manage with only one decorator. So it is working. Now we can also group these templates inside the directory. So then it will also easy to manage, like the chapter inside the chapter, subject related templates inside the subject, and quiz related templates inside the quiz, and question related templates inside the questions. So just do it also. So inside the app templates admin, create first, that is create a folder, new folder inside the admin, that will be chapter, admin chapter, and inside the chapter just move all the chapter related templates like the add chapter and edit chapter, um, and manage chapters, and then go to the admin controller for chapters, all of the chapters. Okay, so now it will be from the admin slash uh, chapter and then the manage chapters. Similarly for add and edit. Okay, then we will add one folder for question, and in the question we will move add question. We don't have the edit question functionality, we have manage quiz questions, so move this manage quiz questions. Okay, now in the admin controller for manage quiz questions, that is manage quiz questions here, so it will be now admin slash question, then manage quiz question, and add question is also from the admin slash question. Save it, then add one more folder for quiz, and move the add quiz in the quiz, edit quiz in the quiz, then manage quizzes. Okay, 3. Then in the admin controller for all of the quizzes, edit, add, manage quizzes. So it will be from the template will be from the admin quiz, and then the add quiz also from the admin slash quiz, and edit quiz from the admin slash edit, admin slash quiz slash edit quiz. Okay, and then for the subject, one more folder for the subject. So subject, and subject, move add subject, edit subject, and manage subject. Okay, okay, and then in the admin controller for the subjects, so for the subjects, manage subjects from the admin slash subject, add subject from admin slash subject, and for the edit, save it. We have refactored our templates inside the directory, so we can easily check, like for the chapter related templates, it must be in the chapter directory. So add edit manage question, add manage quiz questions, quiz add edit manage quizzes, subject add edit manage subjects. Okay, we have configured our whole application. So app, then models, controllers, templates, forms. Forms we have kept as the forms.py only. Then we have configured the config directory with the settings.py, seed.py, and commands.py CLI command. And then the entry point have all the content from the root.file that has been refactored, and now the run.py has only 28 lines where we are importing all the blueprints, the auth blueprints, users blueprint, admin blueprint. Then we are registering all these blueprint one by one, and then we have configured the CLI commands, and then we registered the commands with the app, and loader we are using as it is, as this is the main, so it's fine. And then the common root for index, and then if the name, if the application is packaged, then we are running. Okay, inside the, just restart this application one more time to see if there are any other warning messages are available in the debugger part. Okay, no. So reload the application, and we are getting one warning here, that is a legacy API warning. So it is saying the query.get method is considered legacy, and the method is now available as session.get. So we have used uh, here for loading the user, for like if user is logged in, so when we go to any routes, so it will check for the user again, like if the user is still logged in or not, by checking the user ID and return the user object. But it is now like it is the legacy, so we have to use new way, and the new way is db.session.get. Okay, import the db also. So db.session.get, and what we need to get, user and user ID. So we need to pass the user and user ID to get the user from the session. Save it and check if it is working or not. Reload, working. Leaderboard, working. Dashboard, working. Okay, so this is the new way, like how to fetch the user from the session. And now okay, all good now. So we are done with these refactor changes. We can now push all of the code to GitHub. So add by git add dot commit git commit and refactor code base, and then git push origin main into the main branch. Okay, we have pushed the changes, and then we will verify once in the GitHub. The name is Gautam Quiz Master, commits, and we got the recent commit refactor code base. Lot of changes, 32 file changed, 536 addition and 557 deletions. Lot of. Okay. So in this video we have refactored our code base using the provided file structure, app models, controllers, templates, forms, config, and we are done with that. We have pushed our code to GitHub. You can check the GitHub repository if you want by following the link from the description. Next, we are going to style our application by implementing the CSS or using the Bootstrap. So see you in the next video.